Alrighty. Let's get going, why don't we? Once the game loads, anyway. You know, my last couple ships look remarkably similar. They all use leg designs. Hello, Survey. And Dread. I don't know about space crabs. I don't know if there's anything crab-like around here. But you want to get a good picture of this ship sometime. I can post it in Armco if nothing else. But I kind of like this design, it's really cool. Ooh. What in the world? Oh, maybe it's the flame effect. Okay. For a second I was thinking that massive distortion at the bottom of the screen was an upscaling issue, but no, I think it's just supposed to be the flame effect. It looks really bad though. Oh well. Yeah, I do really like this ship. It's small, but still useful. Now, what was I even doing? Okay. We have a place to go. And some kind of thing to do when we get there. I'm not sure what I was doing in the city here. Have some loot I could dump. How much space do I have in my shipping cargo? Some amount. I don't like the way the helmet looks. That's a derpy looking hat. No thanks. Probably shouldn't have transferred that. We'll go get it back. We'll keep that on us for now. Okay, actually I don't have anything in here that I didn't want to transfer, so we're good. Alright, let's go engage in missions. For some reason I make lizards when I make ships. Okay. need a bigger power plant if I can find one.
Mayday! Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help.
Approaching ship. You've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. You're good to go.
So
All clear to land at Hopetown.
why is Freestar Security not helping you? I would say that maybe they should have been careful to make sure that Freestar Security was scripted to not be in the area during this sequence. Hello, hello.
Please tell me you're here to help. Yeah, well, if you want to keep that badge, then don't get it. This old girl and I have been... I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been... Bastards got the drop on me. As you can see, I...
Oh, okay.
Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. Thanks.
Now... this is a run around and press E on the things exercise. No repair skill checks. Not that repair skill is a thing anymore, thank goodness. And Fallout 3 in New Vegas repairing sucked. Someday, I need to revisit Fallout 3. I don't really have many fond memories of New Vegas, so... I wouldn't be nearly as excited about revisiting that.
Thanks. That should get me home. You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real. We can't let them.
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon.
Good hunting.
Alright. Yeah. Nah. Come on. There we go. Get back aboard the little ship and go get these guys. Okay. Apparently there's a mod now that makes it so that you can just straight up fly between places. one outlaw ship, or were there multiple outlaw ships and I just killed them so fast I didn't realize it? I mean, this thing is pretty overgunned for its size, but still.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship.
Oh.
All right, that's it.
Okay, now we can go down to Hopetown. Don't think there's anything that Hope has to offer as far as ship parts that I want. Not that there's much you can put on this ship anyway. It's pretty maxed out as far as the weight the current landing legs can support. The only thing I'd really want on it, I guess, is a bigger,
I don't want to hear it.
well,
Keep an eye on your value.
bigger, better, everything, I guess,
Excuse me, a little desperate here.
without making it actually bigger. And who are you?
All right, Adela. Oh, God. Right. When I signed on to be a freight captain, and now I'm a hero. Where to start? So, I fly a Rust. We do bulk shipping. Have you ever had a standard? Are you serious? So, I just got assigned to the Mark Hub. The first, as soon as I left Neon and got everyone demanding I power down, hand over the car. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo. I don't know. I was just, but some bad people want it.
Okay.
It gets even worse. A tracker just landed and I just know he's home. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is... So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim...
And how much are you going to pay me for this?
You are the best! He's the one with the cowboy hat.
Well, this should be interesting
Beat
at
dust
least.
except for the factory.
Let's go ahead and engage in a little bit of side quest.
Hey, stranger. I'm new in town. What's your name, stranger? Fahim, huh? I bet you didn't know it. Two ways this can go. Bounty says you made off with a haul of medicals. I get a bonus if I turn. I figure they're in the mark.
You know,
So you didn't shoot your way off? The bounty is pretty there, but something... You're right. All right, I'm not taking you in. Whatever you were shipping, you got to return it. There's no way they're ever going... One more drink?
alright, let's return to the little idiot and inform her that she did it very stupid. Which, I mean, duh.
Off-worlders.
Why did I ever take this job? Why? I feel like I can... You think? I don't mean to be ungrateful and all. Thank you.
Yep, see ya. You're a dumbass, just so you know.
Just keep it holstered and we'll get along fine.
Okay.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much. Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready, if you need. His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting.
Pizza always gives you heartburn, but you always eat pizza, so you guys do it to yourself.
I'm guessing the Marshal already told you this, but I'll say it anyway. Ron Hope
Not
isn't
eating
just the
pizza
founder
would
and
be,
president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors.
Really
The
a
council
cruel and unusual
oversees the
punishment.
Three-Star Rangers, so don't
Therefore,
follow them up. I've spent a
not
long
eating
time
pizza
trying to
is
build a good
unconstitutional.
relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to
Workers
admire
like to
about
play
him.
hard
Or
here.
something like
Everything
that.
you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect.
Yeah.
All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
You reap what you sowed.
Payroll pretty high, but I think it's worthwhile trading. As for the parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Well, talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal.
You know, one thing you could say about Bethesda,
It's not just our bottom line.
they always use the same voice actors.
We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Bridget. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Yes,
Well,
Mr. Hope.
now,
I think I
the
recognize you from
Three-Star
previous hits,
Rangers.
such as
At last.
The Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion,
Damn good to see you here.
which is another game I should revisit at some
I think we're
point.
done here, Bridget.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Three-Star Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is money. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better. That's good news. Of course, I want the thief found. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of... Then... Now, tell...
Okay.
Well, sadly, there's, I suppose, the chance to cut costs by stealing a ship was... Well, I'm not sure I can... Because I told them not to. If word got out, I'm in fierce competition. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would... What? We vet our people thoroughly here. Hoped. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured,
This guy's voice
if
is
we
throwing
turn
me
up
through a loop.
any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice. No, nothing at all. It was just... Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. Oh, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes. We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened. Frankly, however, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's... Very well. I need this town. I provide... If word gets out about the store... I'm glad.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Holman, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
Oh, and who's
But,
this?
sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
Wow, Neon.
A breakthrough at last.
Involved in criminal
Well,
activity. Who could
Deputy,
believe it?
It sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember,
Nah, Neon can never
what
be
we
involved in
discussed.
criminal activity. Everything is
My
perfectly above
people are
board there at all
depending
times.
on you.
Hey, can I get a word?
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail. Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. He's a little different than the rest of us. He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both... It was good to meet you, Deputy. No problem.
Okay, off we go. What was my plan for skill points from here on out? I need to do a bunch of leveling up before I can get spacesuit design. Outpost engineering doesn't seem that important. Don't think I'm ready to level up any of my ballistics I could level. Slightly tempting to rank that up. I'm still waiting on the extra 0G kills to get gymnastics to level. Maybe I should just give in and pick something else, waste a point on something, so I can start taking concealment. Because that would increase our sneak attack damage by a lot. Well, a little. Running while sneaking doesn't affect stealth is pretty nice. Engaging stealth causes distant enemies to lose you. Ranged sneak attacks do 4x normal damage. Yeah, concealment, very important. But I'm only 14 0G kills away from being able to level gymnastics, which is actually quite good. Oh, wait. Wait a second. It says locked, spend one more point. Not sure I believe that. Yeah, I'm at rank 3, I guess. Okay, is there anything else I want anywhere in here? I guess I could just take wellness, boost my health. And then we can take concealment next level up.
Sorry, I have a mountain of work to do.
Because concealment is quite important to me. Am I going the wrong way? I don't think so. No, I'm not. Alright, back to the little shit.
Pardon.
As long as you keep the peace, you're good in my book.
sell as much crap to the Great Authority as we can. Yeah, I kind of want to keep that. I think we'll keep that for now. Plus robot damage, tier 4 shoddy. Tempting to keep that. That obviously means you sell the tier 3 shoddy though. Basic drumbeat. Basic maelstrom. That Deadeye is pretty modded out. Okay, this annoys me slightly. Okay, first of all, it's kind of cool. At least they have it. Okay, there we go. It's firing from the bottom cylinder, which is... There's some revolvers that do that. In theory, they're a little better because you got a lower bore axis. On revolvers, it's always a problem that you normally have a high bore axis. In bore axis, basically, if you draw a line down the barrel, that's the line the recoil is going to push along. So you ideally would want that line to be as low, or you just center it with your hand as possible. But the ideal pistol would have the bore be like right down here somewhere, probably. Unfortunately, mechanics of how pistols work make that pretty much impossible. So as an alternative, you want it to be as close to your hand as you can get. Which on a revolver, due to the mechanics of how a revolver is shaped, generally your bore is up here, which puts it quite a bit above your hand and creates a lot of rotational force every time you fire. Which is why revolvers are generally a little more flippy than most pistols. In other words, they want to tip up and back. But if you fire out of the bottom cylinder, it's a lot less so. So that's kind of a cool thing. But why is there a large lever on the side of the frame labeled barrel release? That makes 0 sense. Unless they have a large, basically takedown lever to literally take the barrel off the pistol, which seems unlikely. If you had like a disassembly lever or something that could be used to take the pistol down for cleaning, you would generally make it smaller and in less prominent of a location so that it would be hard to hit by accident. If they actually meant to have a release to pop out the cylinder, that would be a different story. We wouldn't call that a barrel release. Anyway, enough whining about Bethesda not knowing anything about guns. There's a tier 2. Breach. think I have a Tier 3 breach, yeah. We'll just ditch that. Free mag pulse. Probably never can use it. Okay, do we have anything cheap enough worth selling? Alright. Money's been made. Let's get back aboard the ship. 5-win Nightmare Streak achievement is getting farther and farther away. It's getting 3 in a row, no problem. Last 2 days, now you're not having trouble beating 1. Wow. Maybe we'll have to do a bunch of Nightmare runs later this week. Let's see, where exactly are we going, Neon? Turn on good old Nightmare with minimal modifiers and just speed run. He runs to 30. Doing no mod runs and still sucking.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband.
Honestly, I think I would leave on random islands.
Alright, you're good. Welcome to Neon.
Just because 2 shops per is too many. Most of the time.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you? The one and only. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here. But the city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us.
Do I want to say something as naive as this? I do not want to.
You can count on my help if you play by the rules. This isn't Aquila City. The people who run this place aren't over. Our job is to keep the peace, make the last thing anyone around here wants. Good. Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right on. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor.
Okay.
Come on.
Let's go talk to this person.
That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. You learn quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the Marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, someone tried to...
Okay, you can blather on this side instead. Just please walk a little faster.
But you understand that, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Keep that in mind. You'll fit right in.
Tevin Anastas has run into some trouble. Word to the wise, you don't want a piece of that.
I don't like the NPC walk speed, shall we say. There's a mod that tweaks the player walk speed to be a little faster to make up for it. But
I have some sleep crate units available for
this isn't a
rent,
problem on console or with a controller, because you can feather your speed to exactly where you want. I'm kind of surprised it still is a problem with
Hey, Billy, you got a second? What?
PC.
Oh, it's you. Gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Yeah, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
What do you need? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjack. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. Credits ain't really what I need. I can help you, but right now my life is in danger. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect... Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by... Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. The only one that matters around here is Seoka-san. That being said, rumor has it that Emmett Goodman is on the outs, so they might not... I swear it on my bet. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect.
Alright, let's go assassinate a loan shark? Question mark? All of this sounds very much like something your average officer of the law should be doing. Around this way.
This is private property. You'd better keep walking. Nah, I don't think so. Do you now? What? You know what? You go in, talk to the man. Try anything. Yeah, this will get you in.
Okay. We go in, shoot the man in the head, and then leave. Probably not, but anyway.
Well now, look here. Well now, tell me what brings you by. It's awful kind of you to intervene. Thank you all the same. Well, that's where you're wrong. Cal agreed to my terms. It ain't my fault he dragged. What's yours, Staken? If you think I'm afraid of someone, then offer me something. Seems to me like you're... I know. Huh. I suppose I could
A little
make
bit of
an
mind
exception.
control, and there we go.
It's just this once you want it. Just promise me you'll keep my
Okay, we didn't get to shoot a loan shark in the head. Slightly disappointed.
You better watch it.
I think I took a wrong turn. Well, this can still lead me to my destination. Apparently. Where am I even going? There we go.
Did you talk to Goodman? Yeah, I figured he wouldn't want. Glad the badge still means something.
The
Badge had
Syndicate
nothing to do
doesn't
with it.
worry all that much about the Rangers.
Okay. So, the woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular. That's on the upper platform.
Oh, fun. We have a follower. I do so enjoy having people follow me around. And a wrong turn. I enjoy wrong turns almost as much as I enjoy Okay, here we are. Hey, Miss Starship Thief.
Well, look who's here to spoil my day. A Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something?
Yep. Call me Tonto.
Now that's what I call real conviction. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead?
This is the deputy.
Is that so? And yeah, anyway, this ain't my first... I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions. That sound about right?
Yep.
Fine, yes. I jacked the ship. It was just a quick, clean job. Hey, all I did was provide... Look, I wouldn't have got involved if I thought anyone would be hurt.
Not asking questions? If that woman had been killed.
Yeah.
I think... I guess if I can't trust I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of... She said she needed... That was a few weeks ago.
Oh, really?
No, but it sounded serious. Didn't seem right I should pry. Only some kind of offhanded comment. In my line of work, you learn not to... Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. Never met him directly, though. It was always through Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you?
Yeah. Anything else you want to know?
Okay. Interesting.
No. Yeah.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give it. He's got a gift for Krypton. I'm gonna head back.
Then I'm free to go. Oh. Guess I ain't used to the law.
Yay, we ditched our follower. All is right in the world. Get back up to our ship.
Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh at it.
Another day.
Alright, so where exactly do we go next? Well, that's a dumb question. We follow the little blue dot to the next place we need to go. That's where we go next. These takeoff sequences are very Freelancer. They could hardly be more Freelancer if they tried. That's another game I should play through someday. It's so hard. It's just a pain in the ass to get Freelancer to run on a modern computer, though. It really doesn't like it. Also, the controls kind of suck in retrospect.
Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. You're good.
You can't use sticks with it or anything. It's just strictly mouse control. Which is actually a bit of an issue. At least for me, in the modern era. For young me, it was exactly the opposite of an issue.
Evening, sir. Little spacesuit.
Okay. So apparently we're handing this thing over to get decrypted. I think.
Our newest deputy. Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. Oh, I can't fly anywhere. Issues with my Eustachian tubes. Being in a pressurized environment is like someone taking a laser cutter to the sides of my head.
But
It's
you
not
are in a
great,
pressurized
But at
environment.
least I can pretend to visit the party capital of the galaxy by having you tell me.
Sort of. For certain values of pressurized environment.
What? I guess not everyone likes to have a good... Speaking of... So how'd it go? Oh, come to daddy. I see lots of coffee and late nights ahead. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can come. Just look for me up here. I have no...
Oh, really?
It'll take as long as it... One thing I can promise you, though? You're counting on me. Please and thank you go a long way when it...
Now, we could talk to some other fool.
I need a word.
Hello, other fool.
Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole? Glad you got a chance to meet. Sounds like you're making real progress. You're off to a good start, but that's all it is. A start. What did you learn from the Starship thief?
Okay.
Well done, Deputy. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I have a gift. I served with Maya Cruz. I could give you some background if you want it, or... Like what? Most likely place would be the clinic. They also guarantee privacy. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten gain. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now, looking into this. Just remember, that's outside Freestar Collective space.
Okay.
Your priority is to gather more intel about the First. What are they planning? Who are they working for? Just remember that your targets were locked up because they were loyal to their unit. They think the Freestar Collective betrayed. In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm... Good hunting, Deputy.
This quest chain sure seems to hand out a good bit of money. Which I am certainly not going to complain about. Lots of money is, of course, really welcome. You never have too much money.
Rock might have some work for someone like you. You're out there a lot, right? In space?
There we go. Oh. Now, we have a couple different things we can do. We've got Red Mile, or we can go to the clinic. I think we're going to go to the clinic first. I've been here a couple times before. Oops. We're out of range anyway. Alrighty. I have just realized that I neglected to get a bottle of water before starting the stream. So I'm going to go do that right now. I will be right back. I return with a plastic receptacle full of fluid. Let's see. I'm going to do something that I do very rarely. And I'm going to mix this one up with 100% lime. Normally I use lime as a minor additive to the other flavors. Okay.
Ma'am, I'm just the courier.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly. Dr. Salvato, how long have you been here?
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
Hello, hello.
Yeah? Got some trouble? Oh, now hold on a minute. You're the new deputy, ain't you?
No,
Your
what
marshal's
makes you
been
think
sending
that?
out reports, keeping us all in the loop in your investigation. Yep, I'm pretty well caught up on things. Ben Armistead, pleased to meet you. Well, I guess that's the long and short of it. You're the newest member of the Rangers, and I'm the oldest. So, is one of them first mercenaries here at the clinic?
Maybe.
Well, every Ranger knows. No better place in the You can bet it beats anything them UC piglets got. I know just the man who can help you. So just between you and me, I ain't entirely sure why someone felt the need to station a Ranger out here. I'm not much more than a glorified bodyguard for Dr. Darvish. She's the one in charge around here. And she's also on the Council of Governors. Most of the staff don't seem fond of the idea of me being here, and I ain't fond of them right back. Bunch of stuffy eggheads, if you ask me. Except Ari, that is. He's about the only one I can have a conversation with. Hey
You
there,
had a chance
Ari.
to talk to Dr.
Working
Cassidy.
hard or
Really
hardly
fun guy.
working?
Try humor, though. So
Hey, Chief. A little more of the former than the latter. What brings you by?
Well, the deputy here could use some help. Came looking for someone who might be a patient.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, I'll leave you in Mr. Miller's capable hands. You need anything else, I'll be in my office.
You know, just by breathing...
I'll try to help you, but our computer systems have been...
A dozen different viruses. I'm kidding.
Huh. Well, we don't give the patients free access to... Still, it's worth... So who's the suspect you're... The name's not ringing any... Do you know what was wrong with her?
Let's see.
That should help narrow things down. I can access the patient records from my terminal, assuming... Hello?
And we're following too slow or too fast NPCs.
Okay, give me just a minute here.
Abby, how are you? Everything okay?
Everything's good. I appreciate it.
Maya Cruz. Maya Cruz. Come on, Maya. I need you to be in here. Okay, finally. Here we go. Oh. No matches found for a Maya Cruz.
I'm curious what that screen is for. Anyway.
If Maya's here, then she's got to be using an alias.
Well,
which actually makes a lot of sense if she's a wanted woman. Yeah. All right, hang on. I know that there's Candace. What's her last? And then there's the Nakamori woman. I think her name's Jane. You're welcome to use the Ranger Station terminal.
Okay. Let's see if we can do something about this. Disruptor Mark IV. Installed by Rivera Catalina P. Well, I guess that tells us who we're looking for now, doesn't it? Okay.
If you need assistance, please see Ari Miller at the desk. Yes. What do you... I'm sorry, but we don't permit it. You'll need to ask whoever it is that you wish to visit to make arrangements. Who exactly are?
Aren't you curious?
And I require you to respect the answer. The rules are the rules.
They were quite clear that it's none of our business.
Oh. I suppose if I can't trust this will get you in. I do hope you won't.
Yeah, I was gonna say, either you let me in, or I'm going to shove my foot up your butt till you let me in, one way or the other. How exciting. It appears like our little person we're here to visit has probably ran off. Okay. Yep, I do believe. That the patient has fled the scene, shall we say. They have blown this popsicle stand. Is there anything else around here that I've missed? I checked everything the terminal has to offer. Aha, there we go. Okay. We should go inform somebody that all is not well in the VIP wing. Quite the opposite.
Well, Ari's a good kid. Sure as hell understands he's... I remember when I was a deputy, just starting out.
We don't even get the option to inform
see you
Mr.
around.
Ranger Dude that there's dead people in the VIP wing.
You're in the Vanguard, right?
That's impressively retarded, just saying. There should at least be a little bit of odd dialogue in there where you can inform him that things aren't quite right. Hope this place is in zero gravity. Okay. Mr. Friendly local Stroud Eklund station. What is detecting me? Okay. Might be that thing, but it's not an actual.
Your ship, Doc. If you are who I think you are, then you're here to bring me in. I had to warn you. I've had more than enough time to prepare for this. So either you leave now, or I'll be burying what's left of you.
No, you won't. Okay. Master level lock. Everybody's favorite. Okay, so this can only go in the outer ring. Means those two solve the outer ring. This can only go in the innermost ring or the next ring out from the outer ring. If that were to slot there... Okay, it could go there in the inner ring. Or it could go there in the inner ring. But I do believe those are the only two locations where it could go. Either way, it would require a 3-slot piece. Which it looks like there are none of. Really? There are no 3-slot pieces that haven't been used already. Okay. This can only go in the inner ring. Which tells me that this right here goes in this middle ring, which means this also goes in the middle ring. Means the next ring down only has 2 holes. Technically, that one's probably supposed to be solved using this one and this one. Okay, how did I solve the outer ring again? Yeah. This and that. Okay. That solves the center middle ring all by itself. Then this goes in the middle ring there. And that completes it. Okay. I do believe we're done. Okay. Then for this level, we have that and that. The next level down, that. Bottom level, we have that and that. Nice and straightforward. Anti-personnel suppressed regulator. Interesting. Okay, there wasn't much actually of real value in that room. There were a few meh things, but nothing particularly amazing. Okay, we're not getting anywhere through there. Hello, sudden monster out of nowhere. Okay, we'll pop those pins. Ball here. problem solved. Give me all your loot. Okay. This is an interesting looking place. Hopefully I'm not going the wrong way. I wouldn't be overly surprised if I was, but... Okay. I think I screwed the robot up. Yeah, I did. Oh well. Problem solved. Instead of removing combat inhibitors, I should have changed to protect user mode. Blocked off by the red wire. And that goes up this way. Rope that is down. See anything there I want. Novice lock. Sure. Don't mind if I do. Go there. There we go. Now, yeah, sure, we'll take it. Where the hell did you come from? There's a couple digipicks to replace the few we've used here so far. Okay. Now, try to figure out where that oh, okay. Doors open. Continue onward. Definitely more bugs around here. Damn things are there? The turrets I can kind of see. Wild weird aliens. We had a few more robots. The place covered. Okay. What am I even looking for? Probably nothing in here, I guess. Are there any computers in here? I didn't see any. Okay. Now, which way do we go? This way, maybe? That's a large drop off. That's not a way forward. Okay. Is there supposed to be something over here that I'm not seeing? What am I looking for? Where am I supposed to go? Looking for is clearly nothing in there. There's no computer or anything like that. I think we need to go down. And there's got to be a safe way to get down. This way appeared to be a way. This way. Do a dumb. Nothing in that crate. Okay, that's just a door switch. Okay, whatever keeps almost detecting me, I'm pretty sure it's those stupid eyeball things. Annoying. Okay, so this can only go on the inner ring and only here, which leaves us needing a almost flat, too wide, but not actually flat, so I'm pretty sure this one won't fit. This require Okay. That and that solve the outer ring. This and that solve the inner ring. Now we need things for the middle ring. Okay. We need 3 left. Or we need to... That works with that. Alright, perfect. Now I should remember which ones I used where. What did I use to solve the outer ring? I thought there was one that could only go there that I used. Oh, this one. Okay. And the next ring down used those 2. And the final ring... Oh, the final ring uses... Okay, do I want to pick that up? No, I don't. Counter bandage, the final place to sell it is in the butt. That's exciting. Clearly someone intended for us to wander into that. Okay. Useful back here. Any more? We are getting closer to our final objective. Tier 4 Maelstrom, sure, I'll take it. We can sell it if nothing else. I see. There's another elevator here. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm completely out of shotgun rounds.
System.
This guy appears annoying as hell. He's gotta go. I missed my shotgun already.
Damage.
Now. Who dares? Okay, what fired that even? I see. Get lit up. I definitely need to get more shotgun shells next time I have an opportunity. Probably should buy some. Just when you think you clear all the bastards out, and little pops up. Okay, we're pretty close now. Okay. Can I not interact with you in any way? There we go.
What are you waiting for? That's what we were hired to do. The pay was good, too. Fine. Yeah. We've got a basic. Spent months of my life getting them. As for where it is, you might not think so now. I've got maybe a few weeks to live, and you want to put an end to me here and now, then fine. But if you want to let me die, well, how about a test? Rangers are known to be handy with a gun. I've encrypted this slate. Now get out of here.
Handy. I shall leave after I loot the place. Seems like a useful bit of loot. Would have been handy to get in here without blowing up all the turrets. Unfortunately, stealth being what it is, didn't quite manage that. No fine fuzzy fellows here to cause problems for us. Okay, looks like problem children have been kablooed. Alright. Onward and upward. Grab a little cabal. And here we are, back at the start. Back aboard the little ship. Okay, back to Kilo City to turn in this tech, I think. Or you track down more of these things.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way. All right.
Okay.
Hey, no funny stuff with that booze. Something to report?
We are. Run all the way to the top of the area.
The mayor's alright.
And we hand over that slate for investigation.
Helga says I spend too much time at my terminal. He's probably right. Hey there, Deputy. Way I hear it, how do you like the job so far? That's good to hear. So, what bring... Well, this is new.
Okay.
I'll see what I can do. If you can get me another one of these, it'll give me more... In the meantime, you be careful out there, Deputy.
Pretty sure another one of those won't be a problem. So, now we need to go do this one. Yeah, I'm not so loaded with cargo that I have to worry about that right now. We won't bother selling just yet. Definitely would like to have a larger power plant.
This is Mathis Castillo.
No, don't get up, you dumbass.
That I'd hunt you down for some payback. And it's time for me to keep that promise. Respond. Or die! Last time we spoke on the key, I told... You got me kicked out of the Crimson Fleet. What?
Oh, it's this asshole. Yeah, okay.
I'd like to see you through. I almost made it into the Crimson Fleet. And got a crack. You stole everything from me. Kill him! Leave nothing. Go ahead. Try and run.
Okay, well, there's a little bit of a problem here for your grand plans. Namely, my ship is massively overdone for this. collect all the loot. Which isn't exactly scattered very far, considering how quickly we wiped them all out. Okay. I should have left the name ship for last and seen if I could board it. That would have been interesting. Oh well. The Red Mile. In we go.
Wait, don't shoot me! I didn't do anything wrong!
Bullshit. You didn't think we'd notice that you tried to slip away without paying your check?
I was just going out for some fresh air. I even told the bartender. You can ask her yourself.
Fresh air, huh? On a planet with no atmosphere.
Oops.
That's enough, Stalker. Lower your weapon. We don't shoot guests over a misunderstanding. Sir, please return to your table. It's bad practice to leave our establishment without paying your bill first. If you need some fresh air, pay up, go outside, and come back in and start a new check when you're ready.
I'm sorry, but I didn't think it would be a problem.
You were wrong. Dead wrong.
That's enough. I think the gentleman understands. Now let's all go back inside, shall we? And Stalker, you and I are going to talk about this later.
I can't wait. Let me be clear. You start something, every one of
You
us
seem
in
like a
here
nice
will make
lady.
sure to end it.
If you fancy yourself a Red Mile runner...
Wait a minute. Judging by the wide-eyed and clueless...
Yep.
Wonderful. Well, your timing. I've spent weeks trying to crack this smuggling ring, and I'm about to take a very... I hope so. I don't have time to catch you up, so you're gonna have to follow my lead.
Sounds
If
fun.
you play your cards right and don't do anything... If you're ready, my contact... Follow me.
Could you possibly move any slower?
Runners come and go, but the mile usually wins.
You said you'd be alone.
Yeah, well, things changed. Take a seat.
Okay. I have taken a seat. Oh, you want me to sit in that chair. I see.
So you're working with Autumn, huh?
Come on, sit.
Who are you? Wait, Autumn has...
Like hell. The deputy here is interested in meeting Marco to talk about that mercenary company. Since part of that money is coming from his smuggling op.
So you're investigating the... Seems like a strange thing for a mercenary company.
Exactly.
I guess an introduction is in order. Like Marco, Jade here is the head of a small smuggling cartel. Difference is her crew stays out of Freestar Collective space, while Marco's group operates exclusively within it.
Except now he's looking to expand his operation. And he started moving in on my territory.
How truly tragic.
That's exactly what this meeting is. Look, the bad news is, Marco's incredibly paranoid. He never stays in one place for long.
Okay.
The good news is, I know how to find him.
But you're not going to tell us yet because you want some.
I want the same thing you do. But like I said, getting a meeting with him, one of the few people who can arrange such...
May Divine. We've suspected for some time that Red Mile was a meeting place for... If she's in business with Mark...
My thinking exactly. I can tell you right now what she's gonna want, because it's the same thing she always wants. She wants runners. It's how she makes most of her money. Of course, people that hard-blooded aren't easy to find.
Yeah, well, I'm not going out on the mile. That's a death sentence. There has to be another way.
You've been a ranger long enough that too many people know your face and your name. Runners attract a lot of attention. If someone recognizes you and tips off May, this whole thing is shot. You, on the other hand, are just a deputy. It's pretty unlikely that a lot of people know you.
Why did I know that we were going to be doing this?
The Red Mile is incredible. I just don't want to see you take a risk like... Someone who volunteers to run the Red Mile. A deadly... It's infested with hostile creatures, and few people survive. The ones that do earn a reputation. I hope that's not false bravado, Deputy. If it's really as simple as asking May Divine for a meeting with Marco, then we'll wait here for you.
Really going to take on the mile, huh?
Let's go find this lady.
That's really simple.
Which isn't very hard to do.
Ah, a new face. I wonder, is this the face? My name is May, and I'm... Never heard of it. Your brave contestants from all corners of the galaxy come here to try their luck. I'm happy to answer. That is true. What is your business? It's quite a leap of... I have no particular love for Marco. Fortunately for you, it's been too long since we've had fun. Are you prepared to run?
Sure.
I give you my word. Once you've begun, I'll collect bets from our patrons who will place... That's what... Now that we're clear on... Good.
You better stop messing with my unit. There are gonna be consequences.
It's a pleasure to have you.
That's some relatively boring looking terrain down there.
Valued patrons and honored guests, the one brave soul, the hour of things. Yes, a runner has come to test the Red Mile. Now is your chance to get a good look at our fearless challenger as you contemplate your wagers. Do you see the fire in those eyes? What is that in not?
And I just realized that I am out of shotgun ammo still.
I think
That is depressing. Let's sink another point into rifle certification.
you look
30% more damage with rifles. Small amount.
Where the mile begins. Activate the beacon at the base of the tower and see the distance. Once you've done so, return here alive, and your run will be complete. Go now, runner, and see if you can survive the mile.
I doubt this will be very difficult. Gravity is reasonable. Not low gravity, unfortunately. That'd make it much easier. That's a nasty plant. These guys aren't that threatening. Okay. Oh, I must have shot this one through the container, quote, unquote. Yeah, these aren't very threatening at all. There. This looks like some kind of building. Okay. Where'd he go? Only level 19, so who cares? This, on the other hand, is level 72, which isn't even that strong. That was hardly worth any XP.
Unfortunately, the beacon tends to attract unwanted attention.
I'm not too concerned about this. Although we are wasting a good amount of ammunition. Not like we're running short or anything. I'm not gonna bother to loot those. That'll take more time than it's worth. Where even are they all? You know what? Through this noise, let's just go. There we go. That was pretty easy. Back in we go.
Congratulations,
Right. Hey,
Ren.
up.
You, in fact, I'm not easily impressed. As promised, I'll set up your meeting with Marco. I'll dispatch. Please take a moment to relax.
Don't see a lot of people
Yeah.
survive.
You made it.
Stop messing with my
You're back.
Are gonna be consequences.
Oh.
And here I was feeling like a nervous wreck the whole time. Anyway,
Why? Afraid you'd lose all that work you put into your...
I wouldn't expect you to understand. All you see in people is what you can get from them. I'm glad, because that was an incredibly... Also,
yeah, whatever.
I owe you an... You're right. Once you're on your way, I'll return to the Rock and let them... Come home safe, Deputy.
You always were the salt.
Oh, go to hell. Or at least...
You must be tougher than you look.
Well, it's not up to you, is it?
Okay.
Meanwhile, here's some free advice.
Well,
Time for me to keep my promise, Runner? You can find Marco on Kodos. I'd advise you not to keep him waiting. Good. Travel safely, Runner. Should you ever crave the...
What challenge? You didn't even give me much XP.
Don't know if it was brave.
This way. Okay, there we go. Back aboard the little ship. Off we go to talk to a smuggler. Actually, it looks like we're going someplace else first, question mark. No, we're not. One of Akila's moons. The ship has apparently landed on the moon itself. Let's go say hi to this stellar individual.
Boss is in the back.
Okay. Custom ship interior.
Better behave while you're in here.
Ah, the dulcet tones.
Welcome. May's message didn't... If you're looking for work, my organization is... Ah. You did well to find me. Though I suppose we haven't... Given the nature of the contract, the degree of exposure was... To be honest, I think the Major is on. Still, I confess.
Okay.
You are on my ship. I'm a businessman. If you expect, I won't tell you everything. However, I can point you in the right direction.
You know what? I don't think that's how that works.
I have a better idea. The Council of Governors is a group of greedy and corrupt liars. Do you really think they give a damn about...
I don't think that little speech is going to work on me.
Oh!
Okay, we got a few bits of useful information there. Don't really need to deal with most of this. got what I wanted. And that one has to be enough. Now let's get off this planet before they decide to shoot us. Can't do photo mode during a takeoff. That would look cool if you could. That was a very cool looking takeoff. Okay, let's go to Aquila. Now let's hand over that encrypted slate and see if we get some more information out of that.
Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. Scan complete. Go ahead.
Go ahead and land. Okay. I don't know if we need more of these slates or not.
Any stuff living here.
Hey, deputy.
Welcome to the Rock.
Not everyone gets to say they work as well.
Well.
Hey there, deputy. Good, good. If you ask me, I don't. You're like nauseous. So, did you get? Oh, come to daddy. You go stalk your prey and.
Okay.
These rangers are some hard-blooded folk. They ain't afraid of anything.
Deputy, take a seat.
One thing that does annoy me slightly about this game.
This won't take long.
Just a little tiny bit.
While you've been in the field, we've had more reports about farmers being threatened and attacked. Unfortunately, some didn't survive.
I think Bethesda's gotten a little lazy. In that they don't tell you what to do a lot of the time, except giving you an objective. Usually in previous games, they would have somebody tell you where to go, what to do, or where to go, and give you an objective. But in this game, they only do that sometimes. A lot of times, they just give you an objective where to go next.
It's worse. How's your investigation? That's assuming he finds something. Otherwise, you'll be no better.
Let's move on. I asked the other Rangers to share their opinion. We'll start with Ranger. She was grateful for your time. Nia says you were respectful with Ron. That shows me you were... I can understand that. He can be on...
Excuse me. Let's continue. We've got a detailed report from... He said you took on a syndicate loan?
Yep.
You played the hand you had. Just make sure any favors you trade in the future...
You got results, and that's what... Price was impressed by that.
Ranger McMillan praised what she called... She said you took on the... Is that so? There's nothing wrong with feeling fear.
So what happened with... I doubt he gave you that... Too bad. Well, guess the threat of going back to prison. What about Maya Cruz? Her loyalty to... I guess I'd want the same thing if I were...
Excuse me, Marshal?
Not now, Alex. We're in a
And
meeting.
there
I know, but this is important.
is
I've done it.
the cracked
I've cracked the
encryption, just in
on
time.
the slates. Now, I don't know exactly where the First are headquartered, but there are references to...
The factory. That was our nickname for the main facility where the mechs were manufactured.
Under the terms of the peace treaty, they shut all the mech factories down right after the war.
But they didn't destroy them. The facility was on Arcturus. It could be a dead end, but if it's not...
A mech factory, huh? That at least sounds mildly interesting.
Cracking the code was so...
Okay. Just teleport over to our wonderful ship of wonderfulness. Okay, let's go check out this mech factory. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't include some kind of power armor analog in this game. Like, obviously not Fallout power armor, but some sort of powered exosuit that you could use. They had the code to make it work already written for Fallout 4. Plus, the Fallout 4 power armor was too cool not to do more of.
Already got him bracketed. I get a bonus if I kill you, and I'm getting that bonus.
Okay.
Lock it on.
Keep collecting loot. Okay. This ship is very powerful. We'll land at the Freestar Mech Factory. And then we're going to want to clean out our inventory. I should have bought 12 gauge. Or actually, I'm not sure what ammo my current shotgun takes. Oh well. Okay, maybe it's not. Oh well. What I wanted to do. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. foods. Stuff is all things I want to keep. We're definitely gonna have to go sell a bunch of stuff if we want to what do I call it? We don't want to keep filling our ship inventory too much. Is there anything I can afford in the research lab? Probably not, but worth a quick check. Oh, maybe. Okay. Hardly enough to matter. Might as well spend what we can spend, though. Nice, we got some overflow. Okay. Done what research we can. Go check out this mech factory. Bunch of mines. Okay, keep an eye out for mines, dumbass.
This is Paxton, commanding officer of the 1st. Marshal Blake must be getting desperate sending a lone deputy out here.
Not really.
But I'll give credit where it's due. You're a hell of a pilot. If you came here seeking justice, it's waiting for you inside.
Let me guess, he named his mech Justice. Hold still, damn it. Okay. Nice. Seems like all of them. Okay, we need to get rid of some of these medical problems. Oh, I should have used that. Actually, let's just go ahead and use this. I need to buy more medicine for sure. Loot over here. Nothing too amazing. Where's key? Okay, well, that's a Skyrim door probably then.
I'm a man of action. I've got no use for lies. So when I tell you that you're being manipulated, you know I'm telling the truth. You think the Council of Governors really cares about anything but themselves? They're greedy and corrupt. You're a tool in the hands of the unworthy, just like I once was. I was loyal. I followed orders, and I led good men and women to their deaths. I'll carry the stain of that dishonor to my grave.
Okay. Hose clamp pliers, huh? Whatever. Oh, many things named weirdly. Here goes a heat leech. Somebody actually got the little bastard. There we go. Come on, pop your head out again. Oh, he popped his head out. There we go. Okay. Guessing down here is where we need to go next. Hold still, damn it. Now. Here he is. There we go. Oh, Sealith. Well, you need to go back and finish the main story in this. Got annoyed with crashes and then distracted with Cyberpunk 2.0. I've never had any crash. Well, I shouldn't say never. I did have that one crash. The crashes were very definitely the exception. Is that most of them? All of them? Some of them? There's still some pips on the radar, but I don't see where they are. Alright, well, let's go over there and see what we can see. Honestly, the main quest, except for one notable mission near the end, isn't really that great. But a lot of the side missions are pretty okay. I wouldn't say all of them were amazing or anything like that, but some definitely are pretty decent. Some are kind of meh. Left off on the mission that at least claims to be to collect the last artifact. The mission, well, okay, the end game sequence is actually pretty cool too if you like combat and cool arenas. Which I guess, yeah, it's kind of okay. The mission you really don't want to skip though is the quote Titanfall 2 mission, end quote. Turrets can clear out. Nice. That mission's pretty darn close to the end of the game, so I think it's part of getting the last couple of artifacts. Something like that.
1st Cavalry was the greatest fighting force the Freestar Collective has ever seen. At the Battle of Mira, the 1st Cavalry was destroyed. Why? Because the generals got scared and asked for a truce. I've got no sympathy for cowards, or for the people who put them in power. I've also got no sympathy for those who do their bidding.
Okay.
And this means you.
Crazy dude continues to ramble. Okay, it's definitely high time to start sinking points into concealment. What is the level up challenge for concealment? 10 melee unarmed sneak attacks. That suck. Am I on a New Game Plus run? Yes, I am. I didn't exactly rush New Game Plus, but I didn't really hold off on it either. I did some of the UC side missions and a few other side missions here and there that I encountered. I just kind of mainlined the same main story in between. And then once I got a New Game Plus, I'm taking my time a bit and doing more of the missions that I would suggest trying to get to New Game Plus as soon as possible if you want to see it, because you will lose all of your progress when you do, except your levels. And let's face it, if you've built up a lot of progress, that part's considerable. So it is much nicer to not waste a lot of time collecting resources and things like that, and just mainline the main quest until you're done with it. New Game Plus, and then actually go play the game. Unless you don't care about New Game Plus at all. In which case, just don't ever quite finish the main. Which could very well be a sensible idea. There you are. They really should have let you keep whatever you had aboard your ship. Including your base. Instead of giving you a new ship when you went through, they should have just let you keep your existing ship. Where'd you come from? Apparently something happens, you get New Game Plus 10, so you just play through the runs a bit at a time. I've not heard anything about New Game Plus 10. Although I do know that the ship and the suit you get improve with each New Game Plus up to a certain amount. It's literally as much as you can spoil because you don't know what that something is. Yeah. Well, neither do I, so I can't spoil you either. You can't spoil me and I can't spoil you. Ideal situation. Although I have to admit, it's highly unlikely I'd ever bother trying to get to New Game Plus 10. I am ambivalent about New Game Plus at all. I think I'd rather have faster level progression and just not New Game Plus.
Bring it on!
Okay. I think the whole New Game Plus thing kind of fell flat, honestly. In a way, it's kind of cool, but the fact that you lose all your stuff that you may have spent a very great deal of time slowly accumulating makes it a little bit punishing. Lootables ran off around here. Good enough.
You come here seeking justice? Well, what about justice for my soldiers? Minutes away, minutes from winning the battle and the war, when the ceasefire order came down.
Okay. I think this dude isn't very happy for some reason. Good old expert lock. Okay, this one can only go in the inner ring. looks like it can slot there. And that's probably the only place it can slot. Okay. So this could slot here, which means we would have 4 to fill. Which means unless this one goes in, which it does. Okay, those 2 fill the inner ring. That was easy. Now the outer ring. Those 2 fill. We just need to do the inner ring now. So with that, we then have 3 left to do. Which means this one. Ta-da, there we go. Okay. So the outer ring was these 2 singles. Middle ring was that. And the inner ring is those. Okay. Once we finish looting this room, we're gonna look at that gun we got, because it looked interesting. Particle beam. I've seen these before. Oh wait, it was this one, was maybe? Oh, the particle beam pistol, which is a lot less interesting. Anyway, we're not spec'd out for that, unfortunately. Okay. Okay. Those ones are dealt with. Can't tell if there's something back in there I'd like to shoot or not. Let's just keep going this way for now. Throw balls. Oh, hello there.
Hello?
You're not the most observant type, are you? And I just realized I'm out of medical supplies. Not completely, just that particular kind. So we're going to have to switch over to the cooler, better quality trauma pack. Okay. Here's the path up to where we need to be going. Note to self. The heal thing does not work anymore.
You've got no idea who you're
Okay. Mr. Hall's been downed. People are not the most observant sometimes. Okay. Now.
I can't believe it. You just took on. If we'd have had more like you in the war. Not the way it should have. Of course, I can't expect you to understand what we... You don't know what it's like to look around and see the faces of warriors who trusted you. I watched brave men. I saw mech pilots cooked alive. Those deaths didn't have to be meaningless. You really want to know? Last chance, Deputy. But if you still want... Not long after I started the first, I refused to work for a chef. Imagine, he offered me a lucrative contract to take possession of certain farm. All I know is that after we cleared the place out, our job was to make sure...
Oh, really? How very interesting.
To keep the Rangers off the Seine. Hope we needed another ship to meet his time. It also let him play the victim.
I would guess that would explain who the insider at Hope Tech was then, wouldn't it?
Sure I did. If I could avenge my men, make that... I'm gonna make this easy for you. I'm gonna die the way I live. But first, here. When the next war comes, now my unit's waiting for... Goodbye.
Dumbass. Alright. I should probably spend at least a little bit of time seeing if there's any loot laying around. Okay. Permanently increase carry capacity by 5 kilos. Yes, please. Those magazines are pretty nice finds whenever you can run into one. Alright, good old advanced lock, aka the trivial ones. I think this piece is probably a red herring. Because I don't think that can go in that slot, and I don't think anywhere else. This piece can go there. Yeah. Okay, since those are the only pieces that can slot there, we're good. Easy. Okay. The healing. I think I've acquired most of the loot. Highly unlikely there would be two Rhea columns. Few magazines in this area. And that's definitely the biggest reward you can get here. The way the magazines work is apparently quite interesting. Because apparently it's simply, there's a perk pool, and each magazine you pick up out of each sequence of magazines just gives you the next perk from that pool until all the perks in the pool are gone. What ability was that? Wasn't one I meant to cast, that's for sure. All right. Well, we are going to go deal with Mr. Ron Hope next time. Because it is almost 10:30. Let's see. Today is Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. So tomorrow is Thursday. I give it about a 50-50 that we will be saying hello to Mr. Hope tomorrow. Or shooting pufferfish. One of the two. But we'll see. Who's doing what tonight? It looks like Abby's playing Baldur's Gate. And so is Af, so I'm guessing they're playing together. Yep, I hear an Abby in the background. Alright. What's right, Af? Yeah. Probably Crab tomorrow. Maybe Starfield. Probably Crab. We'll see. In any case, something will be happening. And then for the weekend, I'm slightly torn on whether I want to do a weekend of Starfield or if I want to pick out a new weekend game. It'll depend on if anything jumps out at me as particularly exciting. If nothing particularly jumps out as a particularly exciting weekend game, then we'll do another Weekend of Starfield. In any case, until then, I hope you all have fun over at AFS, and I will see you all later. Good night, and goodbye.